Hey everyone, Jackson from AtlasOne here, and in today's tutorial we're going to be going through how to add logic to your surveys. What logic does is it determines which questions are shown based on the previous responses, so let's hop into the tutorial. Like always, beginning in the bookings dashboard, we're going to come over to the left and we're going to go down under the title surveys and click on survey types. So adding logic to your survey can be really important to make the survey as efficient and seamless as possible for your client on the other end. We don't want them wasting time fiddling around with questions that aren't relevant to them or that we don't want them to see in the first place. So adding logic can be a great way to cut down your survey estimated time of completion and also just make it a much more cohesive and coherent survey for our client. So first things first, we're going to actually pull up the survey that we want to add the logic to. So for me, that's going to be the occupational therapy survey. We can view that here. And we're simply going to click edit version in the top right. Once we've done that, we can see that if we look at our question 2, it asks, have you previously received occupational therapy services? And there's an option for them to click no and an option for them to click yes. So it's a yes or no question. And below that, question 3, we want to know where. So if they've clicked yes, we want them to specify exactly where they've been in the past to receive these services. But if they've clicked no, that question doesn't really apply to them and they're going to end up typing in something like not applicable, or they might just skip it altogether. It's going to be a bit of a waste of time and a bit confusing for our client on the other end. So to make it a much more seamless process, what we're going to do is first we're going to title these questions. So it might be, I'm just going to go ahead and give this one a nickname under question name. We're going to call it previously. Just something that stands out to us. And we might say that this question is called where. Once we've titled our questions, as we can see, this one's called previously. Question 3 is now called where. We're going to actually come up the top and switch from designer mode to logic mode. And you can see we've already got some logic applied to this survey, but we want to add the rule for the questions that we just renamed. So first we're going to click add new rule. We're going to say if, and we're going to click our question previously. If it equals yes, so that they've clicked yes on this question, have you previously received occupational therapy services? Then we're going to add a condition that says then we're going to show or hide, if they click no, the question where. So that basically means that if they click yes, it's going to show that follow-up question. If they click no, then it's just going to hide it altogether and they won't see it. So once we're happy with that, we can click done. And now what we're going to do to test it is we're going to come back over here to the top left and we're going to switch from logic mode to preview mode. And we can see that question's actually disappeared, but you'll see that when we answer question 2, have you previously received occupational therapy services? If we click yes over there, that question's going to pop up and then they'll have the option to actually specify exactly where. But if they've clicked no, it's just going to stay hidden. They won't be asked that question and they'll just proceed on with the survey like normal. So that is an example of how you can add logic to your survey and exactly how you do it within the AtlasOne platform.